French Grand Prix today on my team, and I'll be doing the Chinese Grand Prix later on this evening. So if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe on YouTube, and as well follow me on Twitch. I'll leave a link in the description down below where you can check me out. But now it's heading straight to my team for the French Grand Prix. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, like I said, like and subscribe. Here we are, looking at your R&D. Can we afford, what can we spend our dosh on? We don't have enough. Let's try develop that. So yeah, like I said, if you're new to the channel, like, subscribe. We're 13th in the driver standings. Constructors, we are 8th, 16 points in. Haas has 1 point, Alfa Romeo also has 1 point. Renault has 31, McLaren 50 as well. And the Racing Points has 73. Red Bull 3rd, Ferrari are in 5th. 2nd, sorry, 193. So let's get straight into the race. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's going to be an interesting year on the channel. Hopefully try and grow the channel as well. Like I said, it's going to be a long year on the game, because F1 2021 does come out later in the year.
Here we are once more at the Le Castellet circuit for another round of this year's Formula One World Championship. Renault took their first French Grand Prix win all the way back in the inaugural race in 1906, but it was another 73 years before they could take their second, so they'll be pushing hard to delight the local fans here today. Mastering a lap of Paul Ricard means getting to know 15 corners, 6 left and 9 right, for an overall lap distance of 3.6 miles. The two halves of the long Mistral Straight are separated by a heavy braking zone into a potential overtaking hotspot at the Chicane Nord. And watch out for the drivers running onto the distinctive coloured stripes, which are low in grip and highly abrasive. A warm welcome to Anthony Davidson, who's beside me in the commentary box today. Now, I want to ask you about Lewis Hamilton. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
There are never any guarantees in this business, but certainly the performance last time out would have boosted their confidence coming into this one.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid we have...
So yeah, that's the grid for the French Grand Prix. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, leave a link where you can watch the last episode of the F1 of the last My Team career mode. So let's go straight into it then. Let's get into the race. 5 red lights. Lights out and away we go. The front wing is slightly shaky start, as we expected, trying not to break the front wing. Breaking his first couple of corners. Grosjean getting the best jump start already. Quite interesting to be the owner driver. That goes past, so does the Racing Point of Lance Stroll, breaking ahead, trying to pass slightly. Like I said, they qualify on these tyres, so we may have to make an early stop about lap 5 or 10. Chase down Stroll. The French circuit is going to hurt us slightly with the downforce of speed, so we're not going to be performing any miracles here today. Oh dear, Lewis Hamilton is out of the race. Wow, Lewis Hamilton is out. This has changed everything. This has completely changed the whole race. Everybody's coming in. Look at this. Everybody is coming into the pit stops. They are literally coming in. Everyone's coming in for a change of tyres. Teammate is in the pit as well. So this is effectively a race to the pit stop. Lewis Hamilton has literally changed the course of this race because of the safety car, and now we're in P6. This has literally changed the face of the race. Literally, it's just blown the whole thing out of proportion. Could we be on the highest points finish of any of the racing so far? Going around 10 here, the French Grand Prix. That is just literally insane if you're thinking about it. That Lewis Hamilton engine blowout has literally changed. Let's just have a look at the race director. So we're P6 right now. We're on the grid was 11. Mick Schumacher still P1, still 21st. He made up a few overtakes somewhere. Lando Norris at the bottom, but Lewis Hamilton, look at that, right at the bottom. DNF just blow things out of proportion. He's out. Now Esteban Ocon is P10. It's just literally changed this whole Grand Prix. But the big question is, can I get a first ever podium for my team? Which would be amazing, to say the least. Safety car, obviously back in whole pack up. I can't remember how many safety cars I've had in this game. Other YouTubers have not experienced a lot of the safety cars as much as I have so far. But it's literally changed the whole. It's literally changed the whole race. So yeah, it is just crazy. Look at that. The whole championship now has literally gone up in smoke for Lewis Hamilton. We're on lap 4 now out of 13. Grosjean is in 5th. I was giving one of the most exciting episodes of my my team ever, and we could potentially be in for a shout of a podium, which would be great when you haven't had a podium on the game yet. It has changed the whole course of the race. It's changed everything. Safety car as well. Everything has changed. It's just insane how quickly it's gone. Too heavy-handed there with the throttle. safety car coming, maintain speed, so trying not to crash into Grosjean again. Look at that Pierre Gasly in the Alpha Tauri up ahead. That is literally crazy. I literally had no idea that this was that Lewis Hamilton's engine blowout was huge. Right, so safety cars come in, which fuel mixture on. Let's go, but bag ourselves a podium. Bag myself one too. I'm not having won this game yet. Could this be the luck changes? No, this literally can change the entire course of the championship right now. But Valtteri Bottas in Mercedes, I'll decide let him go through. He's not really my main rival. But at the moment, oh, Bottas just cutting me off with Cone flying off as well. It's all going topsy-turvy at the moment in this Grand Prix. Ferrari of Charles Leclerc right on my bottom. That Bottas and Grosjean having a bit of a huge tussle there. Of course, Roman Grosjean had podium in the American version of Formula One. I forgot what it's called. Don't call me on because I don't know what it's called. But he did get a good podium there. So DNS has been enabled as race restart once again. Valtteri Bottas. Still fighting Roman Grosjean. I'm saving a bit of the energy now, try and use it as best as I can. Erosion up ahead in the pass. And Sainz in the McLaren. And Sainz. Fast and flowing circuit at the moment. As long as we can hold back Sainz, that is the good thing. Trying to pull away from Sainz. I know Ocon is also joining in. Just want to look at the replays, see what's going on. There's myself in my own car with the McLaren behind me. Zocon trying to win 10th place. Still trying to fight. The tires are a bit wearing down a bit. Hello? Morning. Yeah, I took the dog. I took him past for a walk, so he's been walked. What? What? How's it got been, right? I'm going out tomorrow to the pants for a half bath with my mates. I'll probably have, yeah, just said 2 o'clock's fine. 2 o'clock's alright. Alright, alright. So like I said, that's me in the car being chased down by the Renault, getting overtaken again. These tyres are not lasting long. I take place back from science. Ocon's trying to find whether here comes Ocon. Really, no, be taken a little bit of wheel, not barging. Albon now is also, can I hold on for, here comes Albon. Verstappen wins the race. Crossing the line, P10. First points for a while. Mick Schumacher drive for the day. Well, he must have put in a good performance somewhere. Will it be enough for him to save his seat, his job? I don't know. He's not been performing as well as I thought. Here and there. Do I keep him on? Do I sign a proper Formula 1 driver?
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. Now, let's discuss, Ants, who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Often my go-to would be a driver who's managed to
pull
off
really
an
been
especially
pulling his weight.
impressive feat during the race.
Really happy with Mick with that performance, but like I said, I needed him to pull his performances when I was scoring the points in a couple of races ago. Ricardo beating me again. Driver claims gone up. Mick Schumacher 6. Got a bit of money in the bank. So, like I said, let's see what happens. It's round 11 at the moment. It's going a bit interesting to see at least where it's going. So, let's look at the let's have a look at corporate driver market. We got 4.5 million. So who can we sign as F1? The only person that we could sign, really, is Nicholas Latifi from Williams. Who's 3.7 million, he's got 72% rating, he's been in the sport for a year. Daniel Kvyat, 7.5. Let's look at the activities. Weight training. Yeah, let's do weight training. Let's advance.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through from the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
So, the next race will be Austria in Spielberg. If you're new to the channel, like I said, like and subscribe for daily videos. There's the major energy component coming through, and we're still bottom of the pile of the R&D side. We're at Austria. Like I said, we still need so we've got 64 R&D resource points, performance, view on, do what we can So we've got the durability. We're above McLaren on that. The aero, we are still above that. The power, we're the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, seventh best team on the power side. The R&D, like I said, I can't remember who is our main engine supplier. I completely forgot. Contract season. So sponsor signing bonus, market value Mick Schumacher's 2 million. Finance history, customization. Like I said, we have got the British Grand Prix coming up. So I want to do a special livery for the British Grand Prix. And like I said, I don't want to change the car until Silverstone, the home race, which is important for us. Let's have a look at the calendar. I want to look at the facilities overview. Facilities. Right. Okay, so we haven't got enough to upgrade the facility as such. R&D progress. We have Security AlphaTauri Honda as well. Is doing quite well. I can't remember who our engine supplier is. I think it's Honda. I'll have to look back on the activities. We've done the activities, messages, no messages, facilities, can't upgrade those. R&D vehicle, weekend tire application. Let's go soft or hard. I want to go soft, I think. Corporate. Character. I want an overview. I just want to find the calendar. Hold on. Vehicle corporate standings. Season over. Oh, there we are. Calendar. So we have Austria next. Then it's the British Grand Prix, which I want to do a special livery. We had one special livery for the Spanish Grand Prix. I'm gonna do one for the British Grand Prix, and then we'll do one for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Driver details, trophies, we finished. So let's see where we started. For Melbourne, we finished in 12th. Sakir, we finished 6th. Vietnam, 17th. China, 7th. The Netherlands, Standard Boat, 12th. Barcelona, Spain. Monaco, 19th. Which is to be expected because it's Monaco. Baku in 9th, Azerbaijan, not too bad finish there. Canada, Montreal, 14th, and Lacazette in France, which we just did now, 10th. So we've still got halfway to go through the season. We could get a podium here and there, I'm not betting on it, but the engine is looking pretty crap at the moment. It is looking pretty crap for the engine. The engine's looking pretty slow Honda wise. I don't know if I'll be sticking with them for a season. As the Honda engine's slowing me down. I'm not getting anywhere in qualifying, which is another thing as well. Contract, as you can see, now the driver perks is quite interesting. Do I want to dive into the kitty to spend on driver perks? Development feedback, I could do, or I could wait. Media coaching, I don't need media. Power mapping, engine mode will be reduced by 10%. Social media team, no driver claim will be boosted, so not bothered about that. So, like I said, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe for daily F1 videos. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you all very soon. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.